Hello, hello, hello. Greetings wherever you're watching from. My name is Beatrice and welcome to A Happy Place USA. In this channel, we talk about loving ourselves, adding values to ourselves. We learn how to improve ourselves. We learn about social, health, emotional, and mental awareness. So this morning we'll be talking about the red flags in any relationship. While you start dating, things you should look in order to avoid disaster in the future. So what are red flags? Red flags are warning signs that tells you of the danger ahead. Seeing red flags and ignoring them will hurt you. They will haunt you and it will even harm you in the long run. The beginning of every relationship is where you are supposed to enjoy. It's when you are supposed to be pampered. This is when you are supposed to be treated like an angel. This is when you feel that you've met the right person. This is when everybody is supposed to be at their best. Because they are trying to get you into a relationship. That dating phase. But then at this particular period, when you start seeing things that makes no sense to you, when you start seeing those things that you begin to feel uncomfortable, it means that they're telling you something. They are whispering in your ear. They are telling you to look. Don't just go with your head, body, and soul and spirit without looking. You deserve a loving relationship. You deserve a loving partner. You deserve someone that cherishes you. You deserve someone that will respect you. First, you have to know who you are. You have to know how your worth. So you don't just accept any kind of person or you don't settle for less. So these things, when they are done at the beginning of a relationship, it means that into that relationship, they will be worst. It will be worst. So those red flags is not like we don't see them from the beginning. But there are some reasons that make us to ignore the red flags, to make as if we are not seeing them. Outwardly he's handsome, she's beautiful, he's so tall. The way he dress, I like it. I'm too old. My age now does not permit me to just start living if God has even blessed me to have one, I'm just gonna continue. All my mates are married. All the person is having big boobs. The person is having big butt. So this is just the right person for me. It gets so worse if we go the other side, the Jerusalem side. I'm not going to call names. You know what I mean. If we go the Jerusalem side and that Jerusalem side is so good, we will just like, I die here. You'll be like, I die here. So we tend now to give too much chances and don't know when to let go. We ignore those red flags that into the relationship we now suffer. So when you notice a red flag from the beginning, raise it. Raise it to talk about it and see how they will behave. There you will also know who you are dealing with in terms of problem solving. Because if it's someone that will not entertain it for you guys to talk about it, tomorrow into a relationship, you will not solve even one issue. When issues come, they will be piled up and pile up and pile up and pile up. That is why you see people end up calling A, B, C into their relationship because they cannot solve even one problem themselves. And then when you raise it the first time, you consider it as a mistake. But then when you consider it as a mistake the first time, you talk about it, and you see that they continue the second time, and the third time, and the fourth time, then it's on you. The first time is considered a mistake, the second time is on you. So when they taste the water to see that, okay, this person will accept this bad behavior. Sometimes they hit you the first time because they know so well that they are people who cannot control their anger. They will be hitting you in future. They try it one time to see how you excuse them, and then the second time they try again to see if you will ignore it and accept it. And then they know that, okay, I got what I want, I got who I want. So let's go into the warning signs. You see that the negative part of it outweighs the good part of it. You begin a relationship from the beginning, and you begin to see that the negative, the bad things, they outweighs the good things. So you have a right at this particular time to talk about it, bring it to the knowledge of the other person. But if they don't change, you have a right now to take a decision. So another thing is anger. You see this anger from the beginning, and you think that, okay, it is something that maybe they will adjust in time to come. You raise it up, you talk about it, it instead continues. If you continue this relationship, you are giving a room for violence in the future. Anger will bring violence. This is the reason why you see physical abuse, you see emotional abuse, which is even worse. It's because of anger. They showed you that anger from the beginning, and you, because you were so in love, you ignore it. Another thing is, if you are unhappy from the beginning of the relationship, too much wahala, this one come, this one, whoa, it makes you unhappy from the beginning. You start questioning so many things. It is a sign for you to know that in the future, you will be dealing with emotional trauma. You will, and you have to know that unhappiness is contagious. Sometimes this person is that person that is always not happy. You will end up not being happy till tomorrow. The reason, the goal of every relationship is for your happiness. Because when you are unhappy, then you begin to see those health problems. Depression will come in. You will begin to feel worthless. You will begin to have low self-esteem. Another warning sign is disrespecting you, demeaning you. There are these people that they just feel like, okay, you being in a relationship with them, they are making you a favor. They don't know that it is your choice. You are a full grown up human being with rights. You decide who to be with. It was your choice to be in this relationship. But then this person keep disrespecting you. They scream at you wherever they are. They don't care if they are in the market, or they are even around kids, or they don't care even they're around their friends. They just talk to you anyhow. The names calling. They call you names. You are so stupid. Oh, you are a goat. But how did a goat come to marry a human being? If you were better than that goat, how did you end up marrying a goat? So sometimes those names calling, they tells you who they are. They tells you who they are. Sometimes they disrespecting other people in front of you, calling other people's names, calling their exes names. He's so stupid. You know, he's so foolish. He was that is the same way they will come and disrespect you. That is a red flag. It's showing you that this person is not someone that respects people. If they don't respect other people, automatically or definitely, they will not respect you. Don't entertain disrespect, especially when someone is disrespecting another person. And you would think that, okay, they're just doing that to that person. One day will come to you. That is who they are. And disrespect leads to physical abuse. They will even assault you. Verbal abuse. So do not accept disrespect from the beginning. When you see that racist, talk about it the first time. And if you talk about it the first time, there is no change. Know that it is a red flag. It is on you now to either accept to deal with it or run now or in the future. You may regret. Another red flag is communication. Communication. In nursing, they say, if it's not documented, it's not done. Communication is a deal breaker, not just a red flag. From the beginning, you see this person is that kind of person that does not want you to talk to them. They say every great relationship, every successful relationship, communication is the key. The people talk about, there are some people that have a successful relationship, and one of the key is communication. It is a deal breaker. It is a turn off when you are constantly stonewalled, when you are constantly ignored, when you are constantly not talked to. From the beginning, if you don't run fast, you will end up with high blood in that relationship. Ignoring your partner when they try to communicate deliberately without any reason is not okay. Sometimes we can feel like we don't want to talk. There are those days that you don't want anyone to disturb you. It's okay. But then it's your place, because you are in a relationship with someone, to let them know that, my dear, today I don't just feel well. I want you to give me some space. And they will give you space, because we are all human beings. Then you will get to that place sometime that you will just not feel right.